everyone, welcome back to our channel. In the previous episode, we learned that a variable is a named location where we can store a result. In this episode, we are gonna explore more on variables. To understand the concept of variables, imagine you have a box. In it, you can store anything you want. You can store the result of a command, a fixed text like hello world, or a fixed number like 55. Now, since you have one box, you know how to get to the box and get the values. But what if there are hundreds of such boxes? How do you indicate which box you want to access? So, a simple solution is giving each box a name. These boxes are the variables which are identified by names. Also, remember that the content of a box is not a variable. It is rather the value of the variable. For example, consider the line from the previous code. Current underscore time equals datetime.now. Here, the box's name is current underscore time. It is the variable here. This box, that is the variable, stores a value which is the output of the command datetime.now. It is really as simple as it looks. Now, a fun fact. The creators of every language define what names are valid for a variable. This helps the software to process and run the code efficiently. In Python, a variable name can have any English alphabet, digits 0 to 9, and an underscore. But remember, it cannot start with a digit. By the way, in Python, variables are also called identifiers. Do you know that? Let us now see a few examples. Few moments ago, we assigned a text hello world to a variable underscore var1. Similarly, we can assign a number to a variable and apply a mathematical operator. See this example. X equals 5, y equals minus 6, sum equals x plus y, print sum. The variable x stores a fixed value 5. The same way, variable y stores minus 6. The next line, similar to the previous two lines, has the assignment operator indicated by the equal sign. This operator takes the value from its right side and stores it in the location indicated by a variable on its left. The next line prints the value in the box sum. Let's see this in Colab. See, it prints the sum minus 1. Moving on. Sometimes it is easier to reuse the same variable. In the previous example, we can reuse either x or y instead of the third variable sum. Okay, let me take you through this line by line. X equals 5, y equals minus 6, x equals x plus y. Here, it means store the sum x plus y to the box x. All storing also replaces any previous value. Like before, the print outputs the value of box X. Here, by reusing X, we have given up the older value of X equals 5 and replaced it with a new value, -1. In general, if we do not want to give up a variable's current content, we use a new variable to store any results. But there are situations where reusing is extremely useful. We will talk about it more when we learn the concepts of algorithms. The next code snippet emphasizes the concept you have just learned. Can you pause for a moment and think what this snippet would print? Well, let us take a close look. var1 equals hello world. var2 equals var1. This means make a copy of the content of box var1 and store it in another box var2. More specifically, make a copy of hello world and put it in the box var2. Did you just understand? Now we have two hello world texts, one in each box. In the next line, we print var2. This does not mean printing the name of the variable var2. Rather, to print the content of the box var2. So, it will print hello world. Here, in the second line, we are transferring the value of var1 to var2. Let's see this in Colab. See, it prints hello world. Allowing such a transfer from one variable to another has an added advantage. For example, observe this code. var1 equals hello world. This means have a new box and name it var1. Put the text hello world in the box. var2 equals var1. This means have a box var2 and put a copy of var1's content in it. So, we put another text hello world in the var2 box. var1 equals hello Python. This means we are reusing var1 box and storing hello Python. This also means older text hello world in this box var2 would be thrown away while the new value gets stored. Print the content of the box var2. So it prints hello world. Okay, let's see this again in Colab. See, it prints hello world. Once we transfer the current value of var1 to var2 in the second line, we can now store a different value in var1 without affecting var2. The new value, hello Python, will not get transferred to var2 automatically. This concept is often used in practice. We will see more of this as we progress. Another important fact that involves both an operator as well as a variable is a code from the previous episode. Current underscore r minute second equals current underscore time dot strf time. Here, the dot is an operator that, in this case, tells a computer to apply a command to a variable. The variable is identified by the name appearing on the left of the dot, which is current underscore time. Similarly, the command is the name that appears on the right of the dot operator, that is strf time. Before we close, can you try to write a code to swap two given numbers? For example, in this sample code, can you insert your code after the second line so that the values of x and y get swapped? X equals 5, y equals -6. You can write your code here as many lines as you need so that we have x and y with swapped values. Then print x. It must print -6, the given value of y. Then print y. It must print 5, the given value of x. What do you think? Can you do it? Alright then. That's all for today. I'll see you soon. Ciao.